hello there, hello there, you bumperclarts and rasclarts. And yes, those are the two genders. This is an impromptu little streamy poos I'm going to be doing after yesterday's technological fuck-uppery. That's a word. That's definitely a word. Um, I've decided I'm gonna. We tried to do the happy hour, didn't really work. Went on to Christy Channel, worked for a bit, then didn't really work. Then I came back on late and my internet was working, so I did a thing and then it cut out for no reason. Okay, whatever. Um, more of which in a second. But I was getting through my bookmarks on Twitter, on the old stream last night, and I didn't get through them. So I'm going to get through them. If it fucking kills me, I'm going to get through these bastards. So we're going to do that now. Also, just a quick heads up. I will be doing the regular stream tonight, as usual, but it'll be at 8 p.m. rather than 7 p.m. because some people were saying if you do it a bit later, maybe the internet won't be as jammed. I don't know what that means, really, but okay. So we're going to push it back an hour and see what happens. Anyway, so how are we all? It's very early for everyone, isn't it? It's 1:30, so it's sorry, 1:25 p.m. here in the UK, which is, oh god, now I have to do mathematics. Oh god, it's 5 hours, isn't it? So 1 to 8:35 in the east coast of Americana land, which is, oh fuck, so I'm just going to Google Fiji. Fiji, it's already there. It already comes up as one of the options. It's 25 past midnight in Fiji, so for the night owls of Fiji, hello there. Anyway, yeah, how are we all? In the chitty chats? Is this actually working? Can I get any response from people? Can you talk to me? Is this being broadcast? Because I'll be honest, I haven't got a fucking clue what's going on. Anyway. I also can't remember how far I got with the bookmarks, so I'll just start at a random point. Oh yeah, and on the internet front, hearing you fine over here. Good, it's coming through. Awesome. Yeah, on the internet front, I decided to I've contacted a few internet service providers. The thing is, I mean, what I'm about to say, I think might be the worst consequence of COVID. You might think it's the hundreds of thousands of deaths and the lots of millions of sick people and the economic destruction being laid waste to the poorest in the world. No, the worst issue with COVID is that there is now a backlog of stuff for the internet engineers of my local area. So it's probably going to be at least a couple of weeks before anyone can come and do anything with my internet at all. And I've had that back from a couple of different companies. So, yeah, I mean, I'm saying, come and take my money. Come and take my money and provide me the service I want, and they can't / won't. So we're stuck with this nonsense for a little bit. What I have done is I've shuffled my table over, so it's closer to where the signal comes from. So for now, that'll just have to do. And I've moved the regular time back an hour. And I might do these impromptu streams if I come on and find, like, oh, my internet's working really well. So, yeah. Anyway. And so far, yeah, I'm going to tempt fate and say 0 dropped frames so far. So, yeah. Fuck Comcast. Comcast is an American thing. Bless you, Brett sucks. But yeah, so I don't think we have Comcast here. I've certainly never heard of them here. But I've heard they are shit, but they're American and shit, so I can't really say. But yeah, my service provider are shit, no doubt about it. Yeah, I rang them up and was like, "This is fucked up," and they're like, "Oh, well, to make sure it's fine." And I was like, "Oh, can you get someone to come out and like drill, in my floorboards and put like a wire through so I can have a direct connection?" And they're like, well, there's a bit of a wait on that because with the COVID, we've only got a certain amount of people working and blah de blah, and the social distance. Oh, fuck off. All of you. Every last one of you. Fuck off. So, yes, I hate the internet. Oh, if we're complaining about ISPs, can I say fuck Dodo? The dodos are extinct, Angus. That is silly. I mean, it would be wrong of you even if they weren't extinct because they were a bird, and that would be bestiality. But unless you mean dodo, as in there's actually a thing called dodo. I don't know where you're from. Is that also an American thing? Ah. Does it look like I have any fucking idea? I don't even know about the internet here. So fuck knows what it's like 5,000 miles away. I have no idea. Not a fucking gibbering clue. Australian. Okay. Is Comcast in Australia as well then? Ah. Anyway. Well, this is part of the problem. Oh, 1 second. Oh, there's the old COVID playing up. That's a joke. I've been eating and there's something stuck at the back of my throat. Oh, pardon me. I think I might be dying. I don't care where the ISP is based. They're all terrible, so fuck them. Well, clearly they're not all terrible. Because, these professional streamer people, I mean, they probably have to pay through the fucking nose for it, but they stream perfectly well all the time. Like, there's never like an internet connection. You don't see Destiny's internet randomly fucking cut off. So clearly, like, they're capable of providing a regular service. That's a point, actually. I'll do, as I did last night, I'll do my internet speed test and see it. Look, it should be a lot better today because it's actually working. Let's have a look. Boom, much better. It was at 0 point something. Last night. Now it's at 8 something, and it's working fine. Megabits per second is still not great on the upload, but it's still many times better than it was last night. That's all I need. I don't need super duper. Look, it's even saying there the internet connection is technically slow, but it still works. So just give me a consistent slow internet. That's fine. I can deal with that. I don't need it to be super quick. I just want to know when I turn on the fucking computer, the bastard thing will work. What other service do you pay? Oh, yeah, fuck Destiny's garbage. But what other service do you pay for where it just doesn't work most of the time, or some of the time? Well, other than, the police, which is a joke I did last night as well. But it's still relevant because the police are still shit, so, I still like Mark Steele's joke about that. He said the police are fucking shit. What other service would we put up with that? They never like solve a crime or anything. What other service would we provide with that? Like, imagine if the fire brigade never put out a fire, but they did occasionally hose down an innocent house, which is dark but funny. Microsoft Word technical support. I'm guessing that's not actually Microsoft Word technical support. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm just rambling now. I wanted to get through my things, didn't I? Hang on, let's switch over to the tab. There we go. I don't know where I got on this, but we'll just go with it, whatever. Till my internet dies, inevitably. Anyway, so, the boats. We were talking about the boats, the Trump boats that sank, and Poseidon for Biden. It's just a nice rhyme. Anyway. A goat with back. Look at the ass on that goat. That is quite something. Anyway, that's enough of that. This was a strange one. This was going to be a joke I was going to do that was sort of maybe a little bit racist. I don't know. So I didn't do the joke in the end because I thought people might think it was silly. Now this is Rad Empanada, who is the replacement account of Bad Empanada, the YouTuber who's very good. You should go and follow them. Anyway, they just put green olives are better than black olives, right? Now, I have no interest in olives whatsoever. Olives are all a bit shit. I don't care. So I've got no opinion on the actual thing. But the joke I was going to do, which is based purely on the wordplay and no offence meant to the movement whatsoever. But I was going to put hashtag Black Olives Matter. Right, because it's black olives, so black All Lives Matter, because it'd be just the letter O in Black Lives Matter, and you have the. You see, it's a play on words because he's saying black olives are shit, right? But I thought people might think that was racist, so I kick it to you, dear viewer, and there probably is only one of you right now, dear viewer. Um, is that a racist joke? Would you be annoyed by that? I don't know. And then your brain says that's dumb. I won't post that. Well, basically, yeah, that's basically what happened. Yeah, my brain went, yeah, Kev, don't put that. don't put that. Um, yeah. So I was wondering if that's like a. Would that have been beyond the pale? Don't know about racist, but it's a bit cringe. Yeah, that's sort. Yeah, that's kind of. Yeah, yeah. Basically, it was a bit silly, so I didn't bother. Find someone dumb to post it. Yeah, fair enough. Why the fuck is Jordan Peterson trending? I was trying to find that out actually. Jordan Peterson is trending, as you may have noticed on the Twitter page. Um, it doesn't seem to tell me why he is. He's not dead, unfortunately. That's a joke. Unless you're his daughter, in which case you've been trying to kill him for the last fucking 3 years. But last time I heard, he was dying of COVID in a Serbian hospital, which sounds like a weird start to a fake story, but it's actually true. But for some reason, I genuinely can't find out why he's trending. Like, it doesn't appear to be a news story. It's just Peterson saying shit. Hang on, is it to do with Owen Jones? Has Owen Jones said a thing? Oh yeah, this is Owen Jones, by the way, with the fantastic T-shirt "Will suck dick for socialism." Fair play. Um, you really are a little rat, ain't you? I don't know who this fucking twat is. Is that how a man behaves? No, apparently. Is that how a professional behaves? No. Perhaps you should read some stuff by Jordan Peterson. It might help you crawl out the gutter. Yeah, Jordan Peterson is the absolute archetype of professionalism. A pill popping crazy fucker who only eats meat and then allows his daughter to fly him off to Russia for hospital. Yeah, yeah. I think drug addiction is the ultimate. Not just that. It's not drug addiction because that's like a disease, right? But it's being a drug-addled lunatic who only eats meat and has his life run by his daughter, whilst telling other people how to fix their lives. Yeah, fuck you, man. Just fuck you. Anyway. I like the part where George Peterson cried about how gender hierarchies are the natural order of things and then became a mindless opiate slave to his daughter. Yeah, yeah. So is that literally just why it's true? As Jordan Peterson died of scurvy? Fucking hell. So why is he trending? What's the story here? Fact check this. The original Antifa was allied with Hitler. I'm not sure how that works. In defeating the Weimar Republic. That did not work out for Antifa as Hitler eliminated them before going on to do more Hitler stuff. The technical historical phrase, Hitler stuff. I'm just saying Antifa doesn't look through things, the obvious conclusion. Oh, it's Scott Adams. Who cares? Jordan Peterson goated. What? Like, I wish I didn't have to watch nearly 20 hours of Jordan Peterson, but if I am to engage with this and his critique, what? It doesn't. What's the story here? Why is he trending? See, I'm the exact opposite of this tweet. This person says, "Got scared that Jordan Peterson passed away. I hate it when people I like trend." No, I was loving it. I was like, "Oh shit, is he dead?" Oh fuck. I don't know. I can't work it out. It doesn't appear that he's dead, but I don't know. Jordan Peterson has had a tough 12 months. Indeed. So basically, I don't know why the fuck Jordan Peterson's trending. There doesn't appear to be a story here. But anyway. Did we come to a conclusion as to whether I'm a racist yet or not? I think it's quite funny, but probably best not. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, fair. His pregnant daughter started him on the steak train. Steak train sounds awesome. I saw Dark Elves Matter, and I said Dark Elves matter and I was banned from a D&D Reddit. So there's that. Drow, get the fuck out. Don't know what that means. You're weird. You're weird, Twitch. I mean, internet's no... fuck's sake. Thingamajig's no... YouTube's no better, really, but, you know. Anyway. You're all fucking weird. As I say, I hate the internet. Yeah, this is just a dog playing with a balloon. Just cute. It's a cute dog, cutely playing with a happy, smiley sun balloon. It's pure, people. This is the least cynical, least jaded content you will ever see on this channel. Enjoy it while it lasts. Doge Shapiro? That's just funny. I mean, that's just funny. I don't need to explain that shit. The most cursed tattoo in the history of the world. Someone had this actual tattoo done. That's a human leg, you see there. With the weird out of sync half Jordan Peterson, half Joe Rogan faces. I mean, to be fair, the tattoo artist is very good. That's exceptionally good work. But because that's definitely what those two people look well. It's those halves of those two people look like. Exceptionally good work. But just the most cursed tattoo. Sweet Jesus, why would you ever have that done? Some people are just wrong. Oh my god. Yeah, anyway. Drow are the Dark Elves. Okay. Look, don't bring your sick D&D based degeneracy into my fucking thing. Because that's what the D stands for. It's degeneracy and degeneracy. But some people will say it's Dungeons and Dragons. No. Depravity and degeneracy. Cute dog? It's a cute dog. Ignore the actual writing, that's not nice. But just a cute dog. Look at his little legs. Ah, and his little fat belly. His face. Anyway. It's nearly Christmas. Just saying. It's nearly Christmas. Hint, hint. Oh, Theresa May's garbage. So this was her when she was prime... Well, no, actually, she wasn't prime minister here. But, literally just a couple of months ago saying, we need to do everything we can to fix the problems of the Grenfell Tower, which was, through government inaction and cheapness, put basically very flammable cladding on the outside of a public building, and dozens of innocent people died. Poor people and brown people. So the government didn't really care, but they said we'll have an independent commission and we'll go with their findings. We'll implement them into law. And as long ago as June, not long ago as June, Theresa May was saying, yes, we will implement those, right? We in Parliament must do all we can to help. So you then had the Fire Safety Bill report stage 1, new clause 1, which was the one to implement the findings of the Grenfell Commission. 318 voted against, 188 in favour, so it got voted down. Here's a list of the individual members. Oh, Theresa May voted against it. Theresa May, who back in June said we need to do everything we can, voted against doing anything. The Tories want you to die. If you're poor, the Tories want you to die. Not just they're indifferent to your suffering, which has always been true. Modern conservatism wants you to die. Peter Coffin, here's my life's work, and it's his video on cancel culture, which just made me think, what a sad life. Ugh. Here's a cat trying to jump. Oh, look how cute that is. Again, some of the most unjaded, uncynical content ever on this channel. Just a cute cat trying his best and failing miserably, but in a very cute way. So, anyway, This was funny. Someone put out who has the most annoying fan base, and someone put the United States. Funny. Isn't it eyes and nose? Isn't it eyes and nose? It's yeah. It's eyes and nose, but they just when they're officially putting it down, they just put yes and no, unlike the website. But yeah, when they call it out in parliaments, all those in favour say aye, aye. All those in favour, all those against say no, no. Division, clear the lobby. And then they go through the things and walk through the doors, the appropriate doors, the aye and no lobby doors, to signal that's why they're voting. And they then have to actually sign like a bit of paper saying they are, so there's like an official record. So effectively, it doesn't really matter which door you walk through. You can just walk around and sign the other thing, you know. But anyway, yeah, because again, the body that keeps telling the rest of the country it needs to modernise, it has consistently voted against introducing electronic voting in the House of Commons, thus wasting lots of parliamentary time. They really are garbage. Anyway, we don't have any. That's not true. You have lots of fans. They're shit fans. And actually, Trump summed this up yesterday in his thing about when he just admitted to lying. When Trump just admitted to lying about the COVID stuff, he was like, "I'm a cheerleader for America." I can't imagine a less patriotic thing than just being a cheerleader for your country, because you can never fix anything. And this is the point with fascists: is that they can't handle actual crises, because that would admit fault and weakness. And they can't ever do that. Which means they're bound to fail. Literally, all you fascists are bound to lose. Because they cannot admit then when something is wrong, even when it's completely out of their control, as was the case with the existence of COVID. The problems that have come from that have been, absolutely within their control, and they fucked it up. When I say they, Trump and his administration of murderous garbage bags. But the existence of COVID and it reaching the American shores that's far beyond their control. So admitting that isn't even admitting weakness, but they can't do it. Everything has to be perfect. America is the best country ever, and it's the same with all of these. You look at all these fascist countries. You look at America, Brazil, Hungary, loads of these fucking horrific right-wing regimes. They're the ones that have consistently made the worst calls on all of this, because they don't just want to admit they have a problem. Because that would admit that they're not perfect. And supremacy doesn't work that way. But supremacy can't be sustained over the long term. You have good times and you have bad times. And you have to admit you're having a bad time in order to then course correct and get back to the good times. I'm being very, very general with the phrasing here, but you get the idea, right? And fascists can't do that. Fascists have to pretend everything's awesome all the time. So, that they're fundamentally, again, anti-human. Anyway, what's this? Oh, I don't know. People saying things. Anyway, where was I? I got lost. Yeah, what are cats? What the fuck are they? Because this one appears to have half melted. Look at this. This cat appears to have turned into milk for the bottom half of itself. There's some kind of form here, but the rest of it's just... The fuck is going on there? They're a kind of half liquid. They're a kind of non-Newtonian fluid. The cat. Anyway, abrupt change. Teen hospitalised after receiving snake bite to penis while on toilet. In what I'm going to call the first instance of snake-on-snake violence. Moving on. Yeah, this is Trump admitting that he played down the COVID thing. Let's have a listen.
President Xi saying yesterday.
Well, we were talking mostly about the virus, and I think he's going to have it in good shape, but it's a very tricky situation.
Indeed,
it goes through air, Bob. That's always tougher than the touch. The touch, you don't have to touch things, right? But the air, you just breathe the air, and that's how it's passed. And so that's a very tricky one. That's a very delicate one. It's also more deadly than your strenuous flus.
So when he was saying it's just like the flu, he was lying. Hundreds of thousands of Americans have died because of this man's insistence that he wanted to downplay it for his own political ends.
People don't realize we lose 25,000, 30,000 people a year here. Who would ever think that, right?
I know.
It's pretty amazing. And then I say, well, is that the same thing? This is more deadly. This is 5 per... this is 5% versus 1% and less than 1%. So this is deadly stuff.
John.
So he knew. He absolutely knew. Again, modern conservatism, especially if you're poor, wants you dead. Very simple. So you've just seen him going on about that there, downplaying it, and this is his Goebbels saying the exact opposite.
The president never downplayed the virus. Once again, the president expressed calm. The president was serious about this when Democrats were pursuing their sham impeachment.
Sham impeachment. Yeah, so that's literally contradicted by Trump later saying, yeah, I've downplayed it. But that's good. It's good that I lied to everyone about a pandemic that's killed 200,000 of our citizens. This... It blew my mind. This is, again, a real tattoo that someone has. Anime Hitler. Anime Hitler saying, fuck Antifa. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Boat. Just a Trump boat sinking. And someone said, that's quite nice. Why are we focusing on these sinking boats when all boats matter? It's true. It's true. And blue boats matter more. We should allow the blue boats to ram and sink all of the other boats that are innocent. That's the only way we'll keep law and order on the seas. Yeah, this I had to sort of bring this up. Look, Bob Woodward is not necessarily the bad guy in the situation, but I think this is worth mentioning. Save lives in March, sell books in September. Because the reason that clip has come out, and by the way, Bob Woodward, look, it is an American journalistic hero. There's no doubt about it. Like he was obviously one of the two main investigative reporters that broke the Watergate story, right? Like he's been around the block a million times and done some amazing work. And this is sort of a continuation of that to a degree. But there is one element of it which sucks donkey balls. That being that he had this tape back in March, before the vast majority of the people that have now died. And rather than bringing that out then for the common good of the American people and saying, look, he's fucking lying, and then hopefully forcing the regime in the White House to do something about the situation, he held on to that tape until September in the run-up to the general election so that he could sell his new book. That's pretty skeezy. That's a pretty shitty thing to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't sit well. So, look, it's good journalism and bad journalism all at one. It's kind of shitty, you know? Anyway. Here's a cat carrying around a stuffed plushy goat as if it's its little child, I think. It doesn't seem to want to be... Oh, hang on, is it killing it? Oh, it's killing it there. Okay. Yeah, oh, that's definitely a biting of the leg. This is not baby stuff anymore. That's kind of baby stuff. Anyway, don't matter. Here's a cat playing with a string. And we're going to stick with this right to the end. Because it's cute for a start off. And it does change ever so slightly. Sit stand as a little fat man sit. Yeah. You fucking go for it, cat. Legend. Absolute fucking ledge. Anyway. So yeah, that we got through the bookmarks. Good golly, Miss Molly. We go through the bookmarks, no drop frames, absolutely sexual. Anyway, I suppose we can just have a chat now. How are we, everyone? How's everyone in the chitty chats doing? Nah, it's just bad. Oh, you mean the journal? Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think it's just bad. I think it's good that he got Trump on record saying he lied. No doubt about it. But, yeah, I mean, it's a bad thing to do in general, whatever. Fucking twat banning an idiot. Was Spam Monger an idiot? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, okay, there was a banning. There was a banning on the Twitch. Oh, outrageous. Anyway, that's the thing. Whenever you go onto the politics one, there's always dickheads turn up. Why can't right-wingers just accept they're horrible people? They can't let 200,000 people die and be a nice person. Well, because if they accepted that they were bad people, they'd change and wouldn't be conservative anymore. Simple. Simples. Everyone. Anyway, I'm fucking tired, man. Good golly. But anyway, yeah. So, using D&D to be racist. Yeah, well, to be fair, D&D is, I mean, the sort of caste system within D&D, as far as I understand it, seems pretty racist, or at least hierarchical in a way that would mimic racism in human society. Whether it was intended for that, I don't know. A small siesta will fix things. Hello, have I? Yeah, I might have a little nappy naps before doing the show tonight. Yeah, which, by the way, 8 PM. I'm not going to prepare anything particularly special. We're going to be looking at a Tim Pool video and a Jason Unruh video. That is it. And that will take about 7 hours. So, about 3 hours will probably be broadcast because of the drop frames. But there we go. We'll see. 0 drop frames so far today. So, yes, 9 PM in Central Europe and Spain, which isn't in Central Europe, but is on Central European time. Which will be what fucking time? 3 PM on the east coast of Americanaland, and 7 AM in Fiji. So the night owls that have joined us for this one, you can go to bed, but make sure you wake up the early risers in Fiji, and we'll get it done. Spain should be in the same time zone as the UK. I always thought it was the 1 hour away, right? So, like, it'd be 1 hour behind. Like, geographically, it would make sense for it to either be in the same time zone or 1 hour behind. But it's actually 1 hour ahead, which makes no fucking sense. It's not the worst thing Franco did. But, you know, it is a thing he did. If you streamed the YouTube chat on Twitch and the Twitch chat on YouTube, we could mingle with each other. Well, you still can. Like, you could just go onto the other one if you want. And by the way, if you're on the YouTubes, go and follow me on the Twitches, and if you're on Twitch, go and follow me on YouTube. It costs you nothing unless you go to my channel on Twitch and want to subscribe, in which case you can give me money that way. But the equivalent of a YouTube subscription is just called a follow on Twitch. So that's the free one. Go and do it forthwith. Otherwise, I won't have that follow on Twitch. So that my numbers will be smaller, and the numbers sustain me. They're the only thing keeping me alive. Anyway, yes. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go now. But like I say, back tonight, 8 PM UK time. Hopefully the internet works as well as it did today. This is all I want. It was slow internet technically, according to the internet test stream, but it worked seamlessly. That's all I want. Just don't fucking break on me all the bastard time. Is that too much to ask, internet? Is it too much to fucking ask? Dickhead. Anyway. I'm not actually angry about it. It's just a thing. Anyway, so yeah, join me tonight. We'll be doing more, probably something a little bit more upbeat and a little bit more high energy. Because frankly, I'm quite tired, but I just wanted to do it while the internet worked. Might as well try and get my money's worth, you know. Anyway, so join me tonight. And remember, dear viewer, though cowards flinch and traitors sneer, we'll keep the red flag flying here. No pass around.